Everyone, welcome to the Twin Stitches Designs podcast. My name is Julie and I am the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. This is episode 11, I think. It has been about 3 weeks since my last episode, and I just wanted to come back to you guys and show you everything I've been working on. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing with my hands, and I'm just like putting them everywhere. So I'm really excited to be here today, and I have a lot to show you. I have a finished object. I have some whips that you haven't seen before. I've made some progress on some socks, so it is going to be a fun episode. I am hoping to be able to get everything in before my twins wake up or my grandmother arrives. She decided to call me up this morning. She usually comes visit me once a week. And she said, after lunch, I want to go and see you around 1 o'clock. It's 12:15, so I'm like, let's hope that she actually means 1 and not like 12:30. So yeah, I'm really excited to be getting this podcast in. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have known that one of my twins, they are turning 2 next month, but one of them is a little sick right now. She got a rash virus and now has strep throat. So our house has just been turned upside down. It has been chaotic, and I've not been able to do Vlogmas as much. I'm doing it on my Instagram. So the past week, I've just been cuddling, rocking my babies, and that's about it. So today, like I said, I'm just happy to be able to try and get this squeezed in as I can and catch up with you guys because I've missed podcasting. I absolutely love doing it. So, I gotta get it done. All right, let's go admin. You can find me both on Ravelry and Instagram as Julianne Knitter. I have a Ravelry group for the podcast as well as my knitting designs. You can search the group tab in Ravelry under Twin Stitches Designs, as well as I have a newsletter if you want to get notified of any pattern releases or special promotions. I won't spam you. I'm just letting you know of those two things. Everything is linked down below this video. If you have any questions, please let me know either here below or in our Ravelry group, and I will get to you as soon as possible. Right now in our Ravelry group, we have a knit along. Guys, you have until December 31st to get your finished objects in there. We have some incredible prizes that I've mentioned. It's for our Coffee House Sock Club, and these are any of the 3 patterns if you finish my Macchiato Mornings, Coffee's Best Friend, and Freshly Brewed. If you finished a pair of socks of those, go and put them in. Like, we have Cozy Knitter, we have the Little Wolf Knits yarns, we have some DPNs, a bag, patterns, like, you guys, even a hat. We have so many amazing prizes. So definitely go and post. And I mean, really, you have like 2.5 weeks left. So you could whip out a pair of socks if you are a speedy knitter. So get those entries in before December 31st, and I'll be pulling prizes in the new year. All right, so I think that's it for administrative things. What I'm wearing, this is one of my newest sweater patterns. It's called Winter Trees, and it's actually going to be coming out December 28th, I think is going to be the day that I absolutely could live in this sweater. It is knit, oh, my hair is all over the place. It is knit out of Camp Fiber Yarns, who is Laura, out of her Mariana's Trench, which is the blue, and Tiramisu, which is the gray. It is amazing. So I'm gonna get up. Like I said, I have hair. My hair is just like all over the place, but really nice. About 2 to 4 inches of positive ease, and just like some little 3/4 length sleeves. You should see the Test Knitters versions. They are stunning. I can't wait to share with you everything. This sweater pattern is going to be coming out of 10 sizes, from a 30-inch bust all the way to a 60 or 62-inch bust. So it's very size inclusive. And so I'm really, really, really excited about this sweater. And I hope you guys will join me in the new year and maybe cast it on. So that will be a lot of fun. All right, let's just dive right into FOs. It's been a little bit, so you guys, I've made so much progress. I have finished my other sweater design. Last time I showed it to you on the podcast, I was about maybe about 6 inches down the body. And right now, it is done. There we go. Here we are. It's all scrunched up. I want to wet block it completely before I wear it. That's why I'm not wearing it today. I just need to redo this sleeve. That's why the ends are not woven in. I changed to something before I sent it off to test knitters on this sleeve. So I just want to redo this one a little bit here. And yeah, I absolutely love it. And I think I finally found a name for it. Cozy Sunday Sweater. Oh, it's amazing. So this is knit out of Tau Le Matin yarns in her DK 115 base, which is 100% superwash merino. And the main colorway is Ghost, which is this beautiful speckle. The bluish gray is Cumulonimbus, and the red is Fox. So I literally just sent this off to test knitters this morning. If you are interested, I have size 1 available. So if you are, the deadline is the end of January, so if you could meet that, the only thing that I ask is that your Instagram be public. And yeah, you post on Instagram and Ravelry. Oh, you guys, I really love it. So hopefully next podcast I'll be wearing it for you guys, because it is just the most comfy, cozy sweater. Like, I just want to put on a pair of leggings and wear it and never take it off. So I have some leftovers, and I am going to be designing some more stuff with the leftovers. So I'm really excited about that. I really want to try and use as much yarn as I possibly can, and I don't like when I have like way too many left over from a dyer. I feel like I should be trying to use it all up. So there may be a hat design. I'm putting that out there. Coming to you guys in the future with that. So I want to finish up a few things first and then maybe get a hat design out. So that was in my Mini Moon sewing bag. All the details are going to be posted when it is released. So like I said, I'm hoping, right now the plan is this one's going to be end of December, this one is going to be end of January. So really exciting. Wow, I'm going to have 2 sweaters in 2 months released. My God, that's a knitting machine. All right. Oh, I'm a little tired. Like I said, I made myself a London fog. So I just use Earl Grey tea. I put a little bit of almond milk, vanilla extract, and a little bit of Splenda, and it is amazing. So no calories with all the goodness. So okay, what is up next? Next is my pair of mittens, which I almost finished one of them, but I haven't I haven't continued it because I really wanted to get that sweater pattern done. So what I did in the meantime was I finished the sweater, graded it, sent it to my tech editor, and then sent it to test knitters today. So now I can finally focus on my other design projects now that that one is in testing and completely done. Well, except for the little bit of the sleeve, but that'll take me one night to do. This is, I am knitting this out of Mockingbird fiber in the rustic sock base, which is 8515 BFL nylon and Fields of Gold. And it is stunning. It's a tweed base. So one is almost done, and I'm hoping to cast on the next mitten today. So this one, yeah, I still have like my little end that I need to pluck back in. This pair of mittens is going to be I mentioned that on the previous podcast. It's going to be designed both fingerless mitts and full mittens. You'll get the same, all the instructions in the pattern when you purchase it. So this one, I didn't do the test knit call like I said because I realized that I had 4 or 5 patterns coming out in December. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to add another pattern on that list. So this one I think will be coming out in January. Really, it is so much fun, and the cable looks complicated and it is so simple. Like, I just need to pick up for the thumb, so it's just plain in the back, and I love that it's like a little longer. So really loving this. I'm knitting this on a 2.25 millimeter needle and just out of this yarn. This is my Mini Moon sewing bag. So I am going to be hopefully, like I said, casting this on today or tomorrow and whipping that up this week. So I'm hoping by next week to have the pair of mittens done. on the ground as I go. All right, next up, I am still working away. I haven't actually picked it up. I just picked it up this morning again. I had not picked it up since the last time I talked to you guys. And now I'm realizing that Christmas is next week. And the socks are not done. So these are the tubes of socks that you've, if you watched a previous episode, you've seen me talk about. I am currently knitting on the toes. So what I did was I knit the toe on one, I'm knitting the toe on the other. I'm going to split it in the middle, do the cuffs, and then cut for some afterthought heels. So right now I am almost done with this toe. And this is going to be a pair of socks for my father-in-law. And they are coming on Christmas Day. So I have until Christmas Day, so I have 1 week to finish this, which will be fine. I am planning on finishing this within the next day or so and having that completed. So this is out of West Yorkshire Spinners. And it's one of their bird colorways, I'm not 100% sure. The yellow here is Knit Picks in Poppy Field. There's Stroll, which I absolutely adore Knit Picks. Commercial yarn. I really love this colorway. And since I knit up a second pair, so I cranked out the tube by Freckled Whimsy. She has a tube cranking service, so I did that there. And it's perfect for gifts. I don't have to knit it all, and I can just knit some heels, toes, and cuffs and have them done. So I'm really happy with that. And I am hoping to get everybody a pair. So right now I have my husband's pairs done. This is going to be my father-in-law, and then I need my dad's pair, or two. My dad is so knit-worthy. Absolutely loves his socks. So maybe I'll try and get him 2 pairs, and if not, well, I'll just give it to him in the new year whenever he wants new pairs of socks. This is housed in my Tangled Stitch Shop, Tangled Stitch Shop bag. So really exciting. Again, hopefully by the next podcast, I can have that pair of socks done. If not, extremely close to be done. All right, let's go to next. All right, the next one is again in a maple mousse fiber bag. I mentioned before, I don't think she makes bags anymore because I can't find her. Her shop is always on vacation. But this is the Little Wolf Knits in her Down the Shore colorway and High Tide. On her Sunfish base, which is a 75-25 superwash merino nylon. So this is what the skein looks like. And this is another sock out of my husband's collection. Now, you're going to see I don't have any needles on it. It might freak some people out, but I needed the needles for something else, so I put this down again, switched out the needles, and I just forgot to pick back up. I am about to start working the heel. I don't want to show you the front because that is where all of the beautiful texture is. But look at the color. I just love this. It is stunning. So this, excuse the yarn barf here, but this is going to be the heel. I absolutely love this. So I'm at the heel. Last time I spoke to you guys and I podcasted, I was just here. So this week I was able to do all the length of the foot leg. So I'm hoping to pick this back up in a little bit. But I'm knitting these on a 2.5 millimeter needle, Chiago Red Lace, which is my chosen needle of choice. So I really love this. Like I said, I'm hoping to get them more done in the new year, if not in the Christmas break. We are just like flying through this. The next on my needles, and is also an acquisition, I got this beautiful bag in the mail by Daisy Girl Fiber Co., who is Sherry, and she very generously gifted this to me. Also on the last podcast, I had my Cozy Advent knitter socks, and I said, oh my god, do you guys know how to split it? You know, I don't want to waste any yarn. Well, it turns out they're already split for me. It's already all done for me. And here I am. So I'm knitting them both at the same time, cuff down. And what I'm going to be doing is, I hadn't had these, they were not even cast on the last podcast. So last night, or yesterday, I knit from this red stripe up. Yeah, so I am going to be doing them all completely and then cutting for some afterthought heels. I'm thinking white is what I'm wanting to do, because I saw Amanda from Birch and Lily do white for hers, and it's so stunning. So this is the Cozy Knitter, her 2019 Advent stripe. So it's 24 individual different stripes of colors. And yeah, I'm not as far as I would like to be. Like I said, the girls have been really cranky, so I do these just when I have the time. You know what? If I have them for the new year, I get brand new socks for the new year. I'm not going to be killing myself to try and finish these for Christmas. I really enjoy knitting on these. It's so much fun, and her bags are peekaboo, and the material is amazing. There's also one of these bags up for grabs in the knit along, so you guys want to go get your FOs in there. Really nice. Her bags are incredibly well made. So yeah, really happy with that. Wow, I'm 16 minutes and I've already shown you everything. I am just trying to get all of it. I'm just looking down at my show notes. All right, I think that is it for all of my whips that I'm currently working on. I still have my hedgehog fiber sweater. I mentioned on the previous podcast, I want to finish one sweater before I start back the next one. So once I can get these Christmas knitting done, I'm going to be picking back up that sweater design. It's going to be another colorwork yoke, and I'm going to be finishing it in the month of January. That is going to be, I think, my goal. So stay tuned for that one. I thought it would be fun to show you guys my gift knitting for next year, as well as some design ideas. So I have a full basket. For my husband for Christmas, I'm actually going to be gifting him, this is one of my patterns, Husband Favorite, which is a free pattern on Ravelry. So what I had done in past episodes was I had these little cardboard, little hand knit things that I printed. If you go back a few episodes, I even linked the Pinterest for project where you can print them out. So really cute. So my husband is getting 1, 2, 3 pairs of socks. He is so knit worthy. I don't even think I've gifted him any pairs of socks this year. So these are my suit and tie socks. These were knit out of Haute Knit yarns in the Waves in the Dark colorway. This was knit out of Little Wolf Knits, Dune Runner colorway. And this was the other one that I got with the tubes of socks. That was the West Yorkshire Spinners with the Knit Pick Stroll. So these two are my original designs that you can get on Ravelry. This one's free, and this one's a paid for. This one is, I really love it. I need to do more of this one. It's just so classic. It's just, I absolutely love suit and tie. I'll link it below in case you're interested and want a last minute gift knit. It is a 2-row repeat, guys. 2 rows for this beautiful sock. And it's all ribbed. It's like a rib cable texture, which is amazing for men because it's so super stretchy. So these are the gifts for my husband that he's getting for Christmas. And what is so much fun is I think he forgot about these, so he doesn't remember me knitting on them, and I just put them away specifically for Christmas. So it's going to be really fun. I'm going to wrap them up and I'm going to put them under the tree, and he's not even going to know. So he'll have a little something to open up Christmas morning. Backstory, we don't really do gifts between me and my husband. We would rather buy each other little things throughout the year than just wait for Christmas. And at the same time, we're just spending each other's money or our own money. So for us, it's all about traditions and just spending time together, and more spending it with the girls than on gifts for ourselves, because we don't really need anything. So anything I can do a little bit extra, some handmade things, I definitely want to give that to him. I'm planning on gifting some dishcloths to one of my aunts or my mom. I'm not sure yet. I wanted to make so many more dishcloths and I just didn't have the time, but really love this. This is out of Sugar and Cream, Lily Sugar and Cream. Again, with a little cardboard, and I'm going to be printing more of these to have them for all of the projects. My mom is going to be getting my gravel path socks. This one, she saw the colorway. It's David Bowie, and it is Black Cat custom fibers. This is another one of my patterns that is actually pretty popular. It is just this fun little texture on each side of the foot, and I really love this. It is so simple, potato chippy vanilla project. I really, really enjoy it. So you see that little texture? And every pattern that I talk about of my own, I will link them below in case you are interested. So yeah, she's going to be getting this. She really wanted them, so they are hers. For my mother-in-law, I actually knit this pair of socks last year, and they stayed up in storage and I completely forgot about them. These are Knit Picks Felici in the Ever After. I think it's Ever After colorway. And then I just use some scraps for the heels. My mother-in-law said that she loves color, she wants more colors, so I think this pair of socks is perfect for her. And Knit Picks Felici is a great commercial brand that is good for gift knitting. This, for my husband and my mom, I am gifting them indie dyed yarn, and they are the only people that will be getting it because I know they will take care of it. I love my dad. He will not take care of, he won't hand wash his socks, and that's okay. That's why I gift my dad Patton's Croy, West Yorkshire Spinners, Opal, Regia. Those are amazing for men, and Knit Picks Felici. So that one. All right, and that is it that I have right now for my gift knitting, already done and packed. Like I said, I'm planning on finishing the other West Yorkshire Spinners, so the identical pair to this for my father-in-law, and they are coming on Christmas Day, so I'm hoping to be finishing this up very, very soon. So, and then a pair for my dad. And then I was supposed to knit something for my grandma. Maybe I can whip her up a quick hat, like a super chunky hat maybe, like holding yarn double and it being really cozy and warm. Ooh, that could be interesting. So yeah, so I got another package in the mail that I can't show you. I have I have an incredible friend who is Laura of Camp Fiber Yarns, and we are doing a special collaboration that I cannot mention anything about. I can't show you the yarn, and I can't show you any of the designs. I got my package last week, and I was just blown away. Her dyeing, I can't even believe that she's only been dyeing 1 year. You need to check out her yarn. This is actually out of her yarn. It is stunning, and just the way that she speckles, I absolutely adore Laura's yarn. I can show you one thing that I got. Okay, I'm going to pause here in a second and show you one thing that I got from her. I bought her Ice Castle colorway that I completely forgot, and it was one of her winter collections. She has 4 new yarns in her winter collection, and this one just caught my eye, and I needed it now. So I got that in the mail, and I'll show you that in a minute. So except for that, like I said, I didn't really get anything. I'm trying to finish up everything that I have, and I have a lot of designs to do already that I already have the yarn support for. So I'm hoping in the new year to get really organized, really push myself in my business. The past 2 weeks have really slowed me down with Chloe being sick, which is not her fault, and I've always said my babies are my #1 priority. My business will always take back seat. If they need me and they need cuddles and attention, then that is where I'm going to be. So I'm just hoping that she's going to feel better in the next few days. We have some medication for her, so we're giving that to her, and yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to mention. All right, I'm pausing right here, and I'm going to be showing you the skein of yarn that I got. Here it is. This is called Ice Castle. Oh, I am obsessed with it. This has to be, I'm thinking texture for this. Oh, it's definitely going to be a pair of socks, if you didn't guess already. But yeah, no, I purchased this from her shop, and it is amazing. Here's her tag. Really, really pretty. I absolutely love it. One thing that I forgot to mention, sorry, I'm going to take a sip. have been doing, I've been doing advents. So the last thing that I got in the mail was 3 different advents. I couldn't really afford a huge advent calendar from Dyers. I understand the time and commitment that it takes, and it is incredible the work that they put. So what I did this year was, with me and 2 of my friends, we traded advents. So what we did is we used stash yarn, and we did our own little mini advents. And I was so lucky that I actually won an advent of Will is the Answer, and they have an amazing podcast. I will link them below as well. And I got their advents. So I'm not going to be going through every single day because we are day 16, and I have 3 advents. So 3 times 16 is 48. I'm horrible at math, but anyways. So I just wanted to show you guys where I'm at with it. Whoop. So from Will is the Answer, they were 10 gram minis, and then for my friends, we did some 20 gram minis as the contrast, or the swap. But yeah, like these are from Will is the Answer, and they had some beautiful tonals. I love this one. And these, oh, these are some of my favorite from, what? Oh, well, that one's on the ground. My friend Jill. I do not know that, I'm just putting them all in a thing. I do not know the exact dye or the colorway or anything, so. Oh, some of my favorite from Christine. Oh, look at those. Oh, and this one. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I absolutely love like the pinkish ones. And I am debating, because I have so many minis, and I'm going to be opening up more obviously till the 24th, I am debating making the girls sweaters. And what I'm thinking of doing, so these tonals, I want to keep them for heels, toes, and cuffs, but all the little, like these speckles, for an example, like look at these together. Do you know what I mean? Like they're just so beautiful. What I'm debating doing is ordering some white from Knit Picks, some Stroll or just like undyed, and holding it double, but marling the minis. What do you guys think? What are your favorite things to do with minis? I want to do something for the girls because I have already a lot of things, and I'm debating either some hats, like holding the fingering weight double and like really like having fun marling. I just want something to remember this by, but I'm also not knitting them enough things. So put your suggestions of what you would do with these minis below, and I would love your ideas. But what I'm thinking of doing is holding them double with either some white or undyed yarns, some commercial yarn, and making some little hats and mittens and sweaters. I think it would be absolutely cute, and maybe like do like some pinks and blues, and then have like mostly like a color scheme for each little sweater. Oh my God. And like do like the flax light from Tin Can Knits, or the flax sweater, which is a worsted weight. Oh my God, okay, I think that's what I'm doing. Because I don't already have enough projects on the go. I need to put on more for myself, but that's okay. They are worth it. And what I'll do is I'll just do the size up, because they are turning 2. So I'm probably just going to do the 2 to 4 year old size. So even if I finish it like in 6 months, it'll still fit for a good 1.5 to 2 years. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Sorry if I rushed a little bit. It's just because I want to get everything in there before they wake up. And I'm just so excited to be coming back to you guys. I hope you will love the podcast. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, make sure, because I will be having some giveaways from time to time. And I just love chatting with you. If you have any questions, like I said, list them down below. If I don't talk to you before Christmas, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope that you have a wonderful time with your friends and family and your loved ones. I wish you all the best. And maybe I'll see you in the new year. I'm hoping to get a podcast in before then. But if not, Happy New Year and happy knitting. Bye, guys.